Andrew Spencer, a fan favorite on The Bachelorette who shared a dramatic and heartbreaking goodbye with Katie Thurston last week, is apologizing for his past offensive tweets, which he says do not represent who he is today. The alleged tweets, which resurfaced on Reddit, included fatphobic, racially charged and misogynistic comments from 2011 to 2014. In response, the 26-year-old pro football player from Austria told ET Monday that he is definitely disappointed and embarrassed by his past statements. "That's just really immature," Spencer said of his past tweets. "I own it and I don't downplay anything about it. I'm really sorry that people had to see that side of me." Though Spencer said he is taking accountability for what he wrote and doesn't want to hide it, he clarified that the tweets are 100% not who I am and not who my family raised me to be. "That's a part of my life and I own it, but that's nowhere near the person I am today," he said. "I obviously show that every single day in how I speak. If my mom would have saw those tweets, she would have whooped my expletive, for sure." Katie sets her final 4 contestants. But is Andrew's exit for good? The self-elimination shocker, very possible that my person just left? Spencer isn't the only contestant on this year's Bachelorette season to address their past hurtful tweets. Earlier this month, Justin Glaze, who is one of the final 3 remaining suitors, apologized for his past ignorant and hurtful tweets. "What I said was ignorant and hurtful then, and it's ignorant and hurtful now," he said on the July 13th episode of the franchise's official podcast, Bachelor Happy Hour, hosted by this season's co-host Shia Adams and former Bachelorette star Becca Kufrin. Speaking on the podcast, Glaze described the past tweets, which he said were written when he was a teenager, as kind of bashing the LGBT community and just not great things. "No matter how long ago it was, those words shouldn't have come out of my mouth," Glaze added. "I'm obviously in a much different place now, over a decade later as a 27-year-old, and I can look back and be ashamed of the words that I used. I know as I've matured and evolved and grown as a person. I'm a totally different version of Justin than I was." Now, Glaze says he understands the importance of allyship and knows those words would never come out of my mouth, because I know the weight that they carry. Contributing, Hannah Yassaroff. Bachelorette contestant Justin Glaze apologizes for past tweets.